Alright, guys, welcome to day 17. And today we're going to be talking about impact mindset. Impact mindset, right, is the intentional decision to live as a contributor and not just a consumer of life and relationship. And this is very important as regards to purpose. Impact mindset is living in a way that contributes value, that contributes value to others, right? And that word value is very important. During the course of this series, we are going to see more of that, but the ability to contribute value to others. It means that whatever you do, your work, your presence, your conversations, right, it adds something positive, something constructive or enabling to the lives of people around you, right? So it's like asking the question, right, is my presence adding or bringing something positive to the room? Am I contributing value here, or am I just a distraction? Am I sponsoring progress or creating friction? People better because of their relationship with me, right? So all of these things are the questions that impact mindset seeks to answer. So one of the misconceptions of impact is that it just has to be very wild and big, very visible and great, right? Well, that is good and actually possible, right? But impact starts in the little things that you do. It starts with how you show up for people, how you speak to people, how you support people, how you handle responsibilities in the small spaces that you find yourself in. That is impact, right? And so impact is not measured by how many people know you or how popular you are, right? It's measured by the lives, the people that you have helped to become better or to feel better, right? That is true impact. So it starts with the little things. So if you're seeking to make impact and what is in your mind is popularity or fame or money, you're thinking about it the wrong way, right? So it starts with the little things, right? The people around you. How have you been able to be supportive to their growth or add to their progress? That is the impact in the little things that you do. Truth is, one way or the other, every human being has some natural influence, right? Whether negative or positive, that comes along with them, right? And so, impact is just you trying to intentionally channel this influence to the positive part, right? And remember, we talked about in this should be like day two, right? Where we talk about the purpose mindset. That your actions and inactions affect not just you but those around you. So it means that whether you're intentionally growing or you're not intentionally growing, whether you're intentionally doing something or you're intentionally not doing something, there is an effect on the people around you, whether it's negative or positive. So it's the same thing with impact, it's the same thing with influence, right? So if you're in someone's life and you're not adding value to them, it means that you're probably just maybe like a distraction or not contributing anything to the person's progress, right? Is an influence, just not a good influence, right? At the same time, if you're in someone's life and you're actually contributing value, you're actually contributing to their progress, that's an intentional influence and that is impact, right? So you should strive towards making intentional influence, right? Intentional impact to those around you. And so intentional means that it's something that can be built. It's not something that you identify by, right? It's something that can be built. You can intentionally build. In fact, the more you build yourself, the more you grow, right? The more impactful you are to others because you become better. As you become better, naturally you are able to help others become better too, right? So it's something that you build. So if you feel like you don't just add value, or you don't think that your presence is valuable to anywhere or anyone, right? Then it's not just something that you should just feel. If you feel that way, try to see if it's actually true, and then if it is true, then work towards being better so that you can actually contribute value, because you can build value. And so, like I said, from now towards the end of this series, we'll be seriously talking about value, because that's one of the important parameters of purpose. So, like I said, if you're not making impact in a relationship or wherever you are, right, you slowly become irrelevant or a distraction, right? And it's natural, right? It's not just because people are cruel or anything like that. It's just natural. So if you're not contributing anything to somebody's life, what reason do they have to, keep engaging with you, right? There's no reason for that. And so this is why you must build yourself intentionally to communicate value to others. And of course, you can't communicate value to others if you yourself do not know your value and have not built value too for yourself. So you don't need some thousands of years or some, I don't know, So you can make impact wherever you are with what you know, with what you have, right? Because the truth is, there's something you know that others do not know. There's something that you have that others do not have, and there's something you can do that others can't, right? So impact is just impact can occur at any level, at any instance, right? It starts with the mindset, right? That, oh, you have to have something to contribute. If you're going to relate with people, if you're going to actually do something remarkable, you have to have something to contribute. You have to have something to contribute. So it's a mindset, and it starts with the little things. So don't say, oh, when you get there, you'll be able to do this impacting when you become famous, or when. No, it starts now, right? And these are even the things that even get you to that place of fame, of whatever that you desire, right? These are the little essentials that people skip, in order to get to that place. But this is the true journey. This is the true path to all that you want to achieve. Impact in the little things that you do. You never know how far these things can go. You can never really tell, right? In fact, you in your lifetime, you may never really know the amount of people you've impacted. Some people may just be people you've met just once. Maybe you help them do something in class, you help them with an assignment to class, or you help them at the market with just a little change or something, and that thing changed their life drastically, right? So you may never know, you can never tell. So always having this mindset and always being readily available to contribute to other people's life, is one of the most important parameters of purpose. It shows intentional living, that you're intentional about yourself, and as a result of that, that intention translates to influence, positive influence to those around you. And so people will want to be around you, people will want to learn, and people will enjoy your presence because they know that it comes with value. All right, I hope you're able to learn a thing or two from today's session. See you tomorrow.